If you're not careful and you clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms where nothing but the stink of old moist carpet and madness of yellow, I'm keeping that one in, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights going approximately 600 million square miles, randomly segmented into rooms. Be trapped in, may God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell heard you. Yeah, that's the opening for level 0. Yeah, I'm keeping that one in. Hello there, people that clicked on this video. And today, this is the cluster level episode. I'm going to be talking about 5 levels. Technically 6, but it's my video. I'm going to be talking about 5 levels every time I do these episodes. So, level 0 to 5. Technically 6, I know. And then 6 to 10. And then we go on. And let's just get into level 0. Level 0 is a class 1, which means it's safe, secure, and has a minimal entity count. I don't remember there being entities anyway. Level 0 is the first level of the backrooms, and the first level for many people to encounter. Level 0 is a non-linear space, which means if you go in a straight line, you're able to end up where you started, resembling the back rooms of a retail outlet, similar to its previous form with a link. I'm not going to click on that link. Also, this is the wiki. Forgot to mention that all rooms in level 0 appear uniform, share superficial features such as yellow wallpaper, damp carpet, and fluorescent lighting. However, no 2 rooms within the level are identical. The installed lighting flickers all the time and hums all the time, and that would fucking be horrible. And at a constant frequency. The buzzing is notably louder and more obstructive than normal fluorescent lighting humming, so it's a lot worse than the normal ones you think. So, if you ever heard a humming light, think of it several times worse, probably. And examination of the fixtures to determine the source has been inconclusive, so yeah, you can't fix the buzzing lights in level 0. The substance saturating the carpet cannot be consistently identified. It's not water, nor if it's safe to consume. So don't eat it. Drink it, whatever. Here's the thing. Linear space in level 0 is altered drastically. It's possible to walk in a straight line and return to the same starting point. I talked about that. And retracing your steps would result in a different set of rooms appearing than ones already passed through. Okay, then. Due to this, the visual similarity between rooms and constant navigation is extremely difficult. Devices such as compasses and GPS locators fail to function within this level, and radio communications are distorted and unreadable, or whatever. Level 0 is entirely still and devoid of life, despite the fact the primary entrance to the backrooms, contact with other wanderers within this level, has never been reported. Presumably, I can't say that word, I fuck it up. A great number of people have died in this level before exiting, most likely because dehydration, starvation, physical trauma due to sensory deprivation and isolation. However, no corpses have been reported. These hypothetical deaths, attempting to enter level 0 in a group, will result in the separation of the group until the level is exited. Hallucinations are common in level 0. The most common being humming from the lighting, increasing into deafening volume, the appearance of doors and stairs, déjà vu, human-like speech resembling no language, movement in the peripheral vision resembling insects crawling underneath the wall, which disappears once the wall is observed directly, insect-like chattering. According to analysis, the CO2 levels in level 0 are rising in a steady state. A sign fans, it's unknown why it does it. No entities are known to exist within this level, including other humans. If you see or hear or encounter what you believe is another wanderer, it's not a human. And the entrances are accidental no-clipping out of bounds of reality, the most consistent way of accessing level 0. And by extension, the backrooms, see the basics backrooms guide for more information. The fortresses in level 283 rarely contain wooden doors with the smell of mold. Entering these doors will lead you to level 0. Exiting level 0 is only possible by no-clipping, which will always result in an entry to level 1. As newcomers to level 0 are often unfamiliar with the mechanics of the backrooms, it is necessary to keep your bearings and adapt quickly to the environment. The entrance to the Manila room is rare, but it's possible walking a great distance in any direction. Unlike level 0, wanderers can meet frequently in the Manila room. The room is a dead end, and rather than functions, the revenants, wanderers survived. Additionally, Meg put books inside of this Manila room, and I would teach you how to no-clip. I fucked that part up a little bit. And also there's a footnote saying traces of petrol fluid have been found in analysis. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I dare you to send this video to your parents. Send it to me at Sea Dragon Family on TikTok. And I have not done this 3 times. First time I sounded like Corey Kenshin. The second time I just sounded stupid. And also we've arrived. This is level 1. And also, technically, every level's wrong. Because technically, because of level 0, level 8 per se is actually technically level 9. Anyway, yeah, that's my rant over. Level 1 is also a class 1, which means it's safe, secure, and minimal entity count. This one makes sense with the minimal entity count. Level 1 is the second level of the backrooms, told you. And also, level 1 is a large, sprawling warehouse that features concrete floors and walls, exposed rebar, and low-hanging fog with no source that people can find. The fog is often coldness and compression, forming puddles on the floor. The fog causes puddles. Unlike level 0, this level possesses constant supply of water, electricity, and which always allows an indefinite you're able to live here. Providing appropriate precautions are taken, it is also far more expansive, possessing staircases and elevators, and isolated rooms and hallways. Which is this. Crates of supplies will appear and disappear randomly within the level, often changing in mixture vital items. Inside the crates, there are food, almond water, batteries, tarps, weaponry, clothing, medical supplies, objects that don't make sense, such as car parts, crayons, used syringes, partially burned paper, live mice, and hair and other shit. The crates should be approached with caution due to their contents, but are a valuable resource. In addition, Crude paintings and drawings with no apparent origin or meaning appear on the walls and floor. They are known to change appearance and disappear when direct line of sight or an unlit light fixtures inconstant intervals occurs. Whenever the light flickers, supplies and entities spawn. Supplies can disappear, entities can show up and fuck you, basically. And groups of monsters rarely attack in groups and avoid light, typically. This level is home to the hub, and the hub's kind of like a place that leads you. It's like imagine a big ass tunnel, like you know those tunnels you drive through? Imagine that, but with a bunch of doors on the walls to your left and right. And all of those doors lead to different levels. And also, doors are very important, because if you see a door that looks different, like a door that's like a sliding glass door, it'll lead you to level... Something new we're introducing now is bases, outposts, and communities. And the first one up is MEG with base Alpha. And MEG stands for Major Explorer Group. And this first base is the main base of the MEG. And half of the group's teams live here, mainly housing explorers and supply outposts shared with the BNTG, which also have their own base. The base is close to one entrance of level 1. It's close to level 1 entrance. Heavily guarded against threats such as entity count attacks. Basically, think of MEG, if you ever played Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, like the tower. Like, super fucking better. MEG isn't probably filled with assholes. But we also got the BNTG, which stands for Backrooms National Trade Group, and their base, Trader's Keep. Trader's Keep is a large city-like complex around 412 inhabitants, non-hostile, possesses randomly social infrastructure, the main supply hub for wanderers. Trader's Vault is set up in the storage hall in level 1 and keeps communications with friendly relations with the MEG. We also have Tom's Diner, which is a diner run by Tom, a former chef before no clipping into the back rooms. Has plenty of food and storage. It's resupplied by the BNTG every few months. Tom is an optimistic person, and his diner serves as a small social hub. I fucked that one up quite a bit. And its entrances and exit time. Get in here from level 0 by no clipping. This level has many entrances. Opening ordinary doors in many levels have a good chance to leading to level 1. Additionally, climbing one of the trees in level 11.1, the end of the 5th event in level 92, and completing the King's Trial in level 94 are all relatable ways to returning to level 1. And also, this is one of the levels you can first no-clip into. You can no-clip into level 0 to 2, and 2 is the unlucky one. You don't want to no-clip into that one. That's a shit one to start off. You can leave level 1 by simply continuing to explore the backgrounds. I fuck up at continue so much. Wandering down any extended hallway often leads to level 2. Finding holes in the wall leads you to level 19, where the ceiling has paintings on it. No clip through, and you'll be at a party, and you probably know what the party is. There's also some additional material of recovered documents. The following notes have been recovered by various locations in level 1. No apparent source has been found. I'm not going to read them. We will go to the wiki dot level 1, all the way at the bottom. And I'm going to say the names of them. The artist lives in me. The artist dies in me. And won't you stay for the after party with, the smiler emo face? I'll put it up on screen right now. Burn my fucking body. The bluebird beckons you, smooths you. You feel safe here. Black queen to h5. And that's checkmate. Watch the clock. The final prophecy down draws near. I fuck it up. Also, to those that you think you can find a weapon, a gun inside of one of the crates, most of them are cold weapons, guns being found only in 2 occasions. They were worn out flintlock pistols. Ah, fuck. And that's level 1. Next up, level 2, where we're actually gonna get some change a little bit. Another intermission's to tell you that I have a Twitch called Sea Dragon Live. I already mentioned the Sea Dragon TikTok. And also the Sea Dragon Angler YouTube channel that I used to run with my dad. And here's level 2. Editor me here. I like to mention that my friend drew this shit up for me, so I'm gonna use it for a level. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. This is level 2. It's a class 2. It's unsafe, secure, and low entity count. I'm keeping that one in again. Level 2 is the 3rd level in the backrooms, and the last you can start in. The description for level 2 is actually pretty short. The shortest one I've seen. Level 2 consists of mainly dark and gray concrete maintenance tunnels, stretching on for millions of miles. The walls are lined up with pipes, which gives it the name Pipe Dreams. That's its nickname. And occasionally a ventilation ducts, which often contain a thick, viscous black liquid. Doors can sometimes be found, but mostly are locked or lead to dead ends. These rooms are typically house shelves with random assortments of objects. There's shelves in these rooms, and they have random stuff on it. Okay, then. In the certain parts of the hallways in level 2, the heat becomes unbearable, reaching 43 Celsius, also 110 Fahrenheit, or higher. This is usually in areas where machinery is the loudest, typically at the end of hallways. The entities found in this level are some of the most dangerous in the backrooms, such as crawlers, which are a fungus thing and they make noises in the vents. There's smilers, which are the shadow thing that hides in the darkness, which is a big-ass smile that glows. Child facelings, people with no face but children. Clumps, imagine limbs bound up into one little thing. Hounds, I made a YouTube video about that. Male death mobs, you can actually tame them with almond water. Wretches, go insane, you become a zombie like it's called Wretch. I don't know the fuck a plague goblin is. Bursters, I don't remember that. Skin stealers, they kill you, they steal your skin and pretend to be a human. And there's a shadow monster that runs away once you look at it or something like that. Imagine the picture that is shown of it is this picture I'm showing you right now, but a shadow monster, and the camera's kind of blurry. Try to search it up if you want. Oh yeah, apparently the person that took that picture disappeared, and nobody knows where the fuck he is. And the outposts on here are the outposts and communities of survivors. A group around 29 people, explorers level 2. Their leader is named Austin, and they are friendly and are open for trading. They hold their supplies in wooden crates found in level 1. They were the first discoverer of the Wretch. Okay, then. How do you... Okay, then I guess people... It's not that easy. Oh, what the fuck ever. This group is often in conflicts with the followers of Jerry Outpost. And another outpost, office space EL3A. Office space, I'm not saying that again. This is a office space in level 2, home to around 30 members of the BNTG, Backrooms National Trade Group, if you weren't paying attention last time. For more info, see the shit on another link. Level 2 is one of the only levels in the Backrooms which can be you can go to it from no clipping. And you can come across level 2 by exploring long enough on level 2, and you'll be access to the hub. And exits complimentary to popular belief. Not all the doors on level 2 are locked or lead to dead ends. Some can lead you to level 3, 4, and occasionally back to level 1. If you see a multicolored door that's unlocked, it will lead you to level 283. If you no-clip into an extremely hot area in level 2, you can wind up in level 2.1. Okay, there's not that much about this level, huh? That's it for level 2. Now, I'm just getting straight into level 3. Level 3 is a class 4, which means it's unsafe, unsecure, and has a medium entity count. Level 3 is the 4th level in the Backrooms. It is one of the first few levels the Wanderers usually encounter. And it's gonna be difficult. There is a shit ton of description in this, so this might be a while. Level 3 is a series of long, dark, twisted hallways that work similarly to Level 0. They all consist of randomly segmented rooms, which form in no particular pattern, and are extremely loud with the noises of machinery. The hallways are very narrow and enclosed, some even requiring wanderers of average height and build to bend, hunch, crawl, or walk sideways through them. The walls are composed of dusty brown bricks, usually covered in segments of copper pipes and mechanical components. The floors are made of an even dustier, gray-tiled floor, whilst the ceiling is entirely made of metal. Level 3 is one of the larger levels of the Backrooms, estimated around 350 million square miles in area. 3 million, also it's 563 square kilometers if you don't use miles. Its presumed size makes follow wanderers the scarce. Traveling into level 3, it is recommended that you enter level 3 if you only properly prepared to defend yourself from anything lurking in the hallways with you, as it is highly unlikely any aid will come for you if you should need it. As mentioned, level 0 and level 3 share some similarities. The rooms are of similar size and layout, and the hallways are both long and winding. However, the levels also contain some striking differences. One of such example, which would pertain the rooms of level 3 themselves, which sometimes contain objects inside of that can help. I think there's something that holds... my brain's fucking up. Which level 0 lacks, so I think there's like cabinets or something like that you can find for supplies. One of the most notable examples is that set of rusty prison bars captured in an image from the Meg in the Intel exploration of level 2012. See an image attached to the right reference regarding the appearance of the bars. It's like prison bars, basically. Just imagine that. Further tests have demolished that no matter what methods are attempted, bars could never be removed or opened, nor the walls around them, such as obstructions made it impossible to traverse, contain portions of level 3, so the level cannot be fully mapped. There's a chance the level 3 is entirely bigger. I'm reading this as I'm going. Meg field explorers have reported that the areas where the prison bars are more numerous tend to install a heightened sense of fear and extreme discomfort in the wanderers. Wanderers often claim that they feel as if they're being watched, and have even claimed that to see strange figures lurking behind the bars. The Meg has concluded that such phenomena are either a result of hallucinations or merely rumors. I don't think those are rumors. Level 3 shares many similarities with Level 2, such as the fact the walls are typically lined with pipes. The pipes are far less ambient than Level 2, but you can still find lining in the corners. Most hallways echo a viscous black sludge that flows through these pipes and is one of the main sources of noise in this level. The sludge in question is highly toxic and emits deadly fumes that cause damage to the body's nervous system if inhaled, as well as second or third degree burns on direct contact with the skin. All studies attempting to analyze this chemical composition of sludge have yielded inconclusive results. This in itself possesses an obstacle to research in the substance's properties and potential functions. Out-of-place electrical rooms can also be found randomly throughout the hallways of Level 3. These electrical rooms can vary greatly every single aspect, but the majority of them are extremely dark and contain a single generator. Electrical or electronic appliances such as breaker boxes, computers, loose wires, security monitors, and fluorescent lights have been reported. Level 3, while relatively dangerous, is considered a hotspot for supply bases. This is because Level 3 is rich with resources such as almond water, false outlets, liquid pain, fire salt, royal rations, squirt guns, and bottled lightning. What the fuck is false outlets? Along with the aforementioned items, other objects are not native to the back rooms can be found throughout the level, such as knives, lighters, bolt cutters, flashlights, and other malicious weapons or supplies. Notably, Level 3 is also the level with which Wi-Fi in the back rooms is the strongest, sitting at a constant 3 or 4 bars instead of a fluctuating randomly other random. Okay, so Level 3 is the only one with working Wi-Fi that doesn't flicker on and off like the other levels. The ambient machinery within the level causes temperatures within Level 3 to be uncomfortably warm, but generally bearable, in the average temperature ranging wildly from 66 to 93 Fahrenheit or 18 to 33 Celsius. Long distance travels across Level 3 is made difficult by the regions where the temperature may rise drastically to become entirely inhabitable. You can't be over there. It's with the highest temperature being recorded 135 Fahrenheit or 57 Celsius. Reports also exist of regions with damp, thick air, which makes the air in the areas difficult to breathe. I fucked that part up. The machinery in level 3 is quite possibly the most dangerous aspect of this ambient environment. The machines found throughout the level operate they do it by themselves without need of external intermediation. Wanderers may benefit from useful machinery or tap into the apply infinite exponential supply electrically powering them. However, the autonomy of the machines also makes hazardly vile. Machines also break down, require regular maintenance, which is dangerous since their power supply cannot be turned off by any means. Furthermore, the machines have been known they're known to blow up or explode on several occasions, causing several injuries to wanderers unfortunate enough to be in the vicinity. Despite this, the danger of machinery can easily be avoided if one does not act rationally while traversing the level. Instead of scouts a safe route. Okay. Level 3 contains many dangerous entities. It's almost impossible to traverse large distances without encountering at least once hounds, facelings, wretches, female or male death moths, skin stealers, dolers, smilers, clumps, and bursters. It is all seem to inhabit this level, preying on anyone unluckily enough to scump into them. The crawler fungus has been found growing here. The high humidity makes it easy for the disease to spread as well. So, advised to maintain proper hygiene practices as well, making your way through the tunnels. Whilst these entities do not appear at every corner, their large numbers have caused countless casualties among wanderer circles and Meg operatives alike. These entities have been reported actively seeked out hubs of human activity, particularly minor bases, in hopes of dismantling them and feasting on their occupants. Attack on Meg's base Gamma are frequent, but often pose a little to no threat due the size of and defense capabilities of the base. In question, smaller groups of the FOJ have been reported difficulty in keeping their outposts intact. Many of them have experienced their total collapse near the outposts. As the multiple attacks and live constant fear of their safety. I fucked that up hard. We have bases, communities, and outposts here again. Numerous groups have constantly attempted to set up bases in level 3 in order to make use of its ambient accesses. In a large proportion of these attempts merely fail in days after the established entities can attack viable bases that have not been prepared for the onslaught. High failure rates should serve as a warning. Do not attempt to settle in level 3 unless you have resources, manpower, or tenacity to do so. But the bases that are here are Meg Base Gamma, the third most important Meg base, around 300 operatives permanently stationed there, and a large number of others in other lodge here, often seeking refuge from entities which have contained in this level. Originally constructed by Meg's operatives out of makeshift bricks, have been made shredded toothbrushes, shoelaces, toy plastic horseshoes, and bottles of glue. Found level 3 itself The inhabitants of the base are armed themselves with matchstick slings, electrical cables, rubber bands around, bound to bones. Some entities had they previously slain. They compose of liquid pain as ammunition for these slingshots. I fucked that last bit up again. Open for trading, commonly attacked by swarms of entities, the most powered base in the backrooms, and is also targeted by humans for that reason. Largest documented base in level 3. I fucked that up again. BNTG storage facility is used primarily storage for the BNTG, a multitude of resources belonging to the BNTG or stored in it, all prepared on trading on other levels. Open to trading, but their trades have been known to be unreasonably high, around 150 permanent members, with the majority of visitors staying on less than an hour due to the speed of the BNTG transfers resources between levels. The second largest base on level 3. We also have the followers of Jerry, Blue Salvation, only 15 permanent members, set up a proposed resource collection in very small size, has come under siege, tolerated by the edge of destruction multiple times, hostile, not willing to learn of Jerry. If Jerry's like this bird guy that these followers of Jerry make a cult out of, and if you're not friendly to Jerry, they're gonna fucking kill you. Unpredictable threat level. Ask Maidens. It has an unknown base for this name, unconfirmed base, rumored to exist after frequent attacks. The base on base gamma from the Maidens. If encountered, avoid at all costs. We also have UEC Base Scylla, unknown amount of members, unlikely to set up to collect resources, not open for trading, should not be approached. And the entrances to this level are unlocked doors in level 2, commonly lead to level 3. Elevators on level 4 and level 5 can lead back to level 3. Entering bunkers in level 10 can sometimes lead to level 3. Buildings on level 11 that have a similar look to level 3 on the inside can sometimes teleport you to it. Rusty pipes found inside level 13 may lead you to level 3 should you make contact with them. The metro is a easy way to access level 3. Elevators on level 3 can usually lead to level 3 and 5. Wooden doors lead to level 31. Sitting on the front seat of the cars found in the electrical rooms will cause you to fall unconscious, waking up in level 69, which is a street level. It's not like something any sexual like usually 609. It's fucking like it's dangerous level. Fuck off. We also have some footnotes. Methods tried ranged from lockpicking, the use of pillagers, using industrial flamethrowers and explosives. What the fuck? It's worth noting that the temperature was recorded in the electrical room, with the boiler inside of it in the room is already warm due to the generator running. Machinery inside, such as occurrences, have been documented only once but it all causes the areas which they recorded are walled off. The list where the only bases of major groups of interest. There are many outposts across this level established by minor groups and communities. More entrances to this level exist than this. The ones that are the most important are listed. The levels Elevators are rare, but typically use an easy way back and forth to level 3, 4, and 5. And now that's it for level 3. Hooray. Hello there. I'd like to mention it would be quite appreciated after me reading fucking several pages worth of level 3 content. So it'd be quite appreciated if you press the like button or subscribe button. I'm not monetizing this shit too and talk badly. In fact, I'm not even gonna add anything special into this part of level 3 cause it's so long, and you probably know that because you watched that entire part. Oh yeah, I'd like to mention that level 2 and 4 are under a rewrite. So if you go read or go to other places, expect changes in the fucking description. Level 4 is a Class 1 survival difficulty with a safe, secure, and minimal entity count. Level 4 is the 5th level in the backrooms. It is where you can find almond water here the most out of the original 5. The description is level 4 resembles an empty office building, though it's almost completely devoid of furniture. Some rooms on this level have a window, though most of them have completely blacked out. Any windows that have been blacked out are considered traps and should be avoided at all costs, probably because they're the window entities. Level 4 is mostly devoid of entities. Hounds and dullars are the only ones that have been observed. One person claimed they saw a smiler, but there's no evidence exists. Because the lack of beings are lots of people on level 4. Most of the people here are on level 4 because a bunch of almond water. Scattered around the level, water coolers, vending machines, and fountains containing almond water are found. Level 4 is very easy to escape from and also return to. Level 4 is the best place to meet other people, find supplies, before attempting to move on to the next levels. Recommended you stock up on almond water. It will be needed especially for level 5 and level 6. Bases, outposts, and communities. There's the Base Omega, and it's the second main Meg base. It's where half of the group's teams live, and close one of the entrances on level 5 and 6. The base is heavily guarded, so don't fuck with it, probably. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Ormor Enchiridium is a religious cult that worships agriculture. This is one of the smallest groups in the backrooms, having only around 10 members. They grew plants of various species of mold harvested from the walls of level 0, level 1. They're incredibly hostile, normally not up for trade unless you have religious objects, such as some stuff depicting Jesus or religious entities, like some of those god entities you hear about. In which case, they would most likely be willing to trade. So if you have a Jesus cross thing, you're able to give it to them if you want to trade. The TBD, aka the To Be Determined. This group likes to hoard various objects and items to themselves. This group is very small, only around 6 members. This group will ignore you unless you try to interact with them. They only trade for strange items that don't really have a function. I think the name is To Be Determined because they don't have a name. They haven't gave themselves a name. Maybe. The entrances and exits. Entrances, there might be a way to reach this level. Some most known is the no-clip into a wall in the hub. You can also get here from level 3 using elevators, or find a door on level 2 that's unlocked. Falling through a pit on level 283 has a chance of teleporting divers through the ceiling of level 4. What? Level 4 has occasional exits that lead to level 5 and 6. Most exits are a form of office-style stairways, occasional elevators that may lead back to level 3. Rarely stairs leading to the basement can be these go to level 71 as the most all exits to the back rooms. Once you lose direct line of sight, they may disappear. Okay then. Next up is level 5, but on the fucking Wikidots thing, the Wikidot symbol disappears and it's replaced with a Cthulhu head in a circle. What the fuck? Well, anyway, level 5 is a class 2 survival difficulty, which means it's unsafe, secure, and has a low entity count. Level 5 is the 6th level in the back rooms. This level seems to be an infinite hotel. The description's pretty long, and the description is, level 5 is an infinite hotel complex with many rooms and halls. The level itself seems to have been constructed in the 1930s, with furniture dating back to 1920. There were 3 main areas in level 5 that are fully accessible. The surroundings of level 5 are littered with decorations and furniture of the early 20th century. The main hall is being the most object-populated area in level 5. The level is mostly clean, with a little dust and dirt littering on surfaces. It seems to be it's cleaned by itself, as unclean spots seem to disappear only a few minutes after. The oddly pristine floors or well-cared areas make level 5 utterly unsettling compared to other levels close by. Smooth jazz plays quietly throughout the halls via vintage turntables and vintage speakers hooked up to a sound system throughout the level. The choice and switching of music seems to be random and out of place. It is unknown how this feat is completed. Level 5 is fairly mysterious and infamous for its strange noises that can be heard, such as distant party chatter that can be heard from the other side of walls. People have reported there is an unseen presence watching them around every corner. Reports had mentioned whispering noises incoherently behind them, something tapping their shoulder when they're alone, and supposed watching eyes that aged paintings scattered out. Was it Scooby-Doo? Throughout level 5 are 3 main areas that are listed below. The main hall, the boilers, and one other room I'm going to check later. It was the Beverly room. I'll get to that later, but first, the main hall. This area is the main section of level 5. It's the most common area to discover. The walls are covered in monogre red and gold ornate wallpaper. Wanderers have reported wallpaper having faces that stare at you. How great. However, the authenticity of these reports are questionable. The floors can come with many variations, such as dark walnut wood, white maple, and an exotic red and gold carpets. The halls themselves are very furnished in previously mentioned decorations, including bookshelves, cabinets, and antique sofas, and such more. And the walls of the main hall have antique candle holsters scattered across the walls, some which are actually electric lamps, not hot wax candles, which can produce a constant buzz similar to level 0. Buzzing in this level too, I guess. Not as bad, probably. Most life. Doors in this area labeled gold Picards, or fuck that word, with room number, which seem to be random. Many of these doors are locked. Some can't have miraculously open over time. I hate that word. Some can even open and close randomly. The area of level 5 also holds many elevator shafts within the range of modern elevators to antique elevators with copper cage. Inside the elevator contraptions are many buttons that can lead to floors 1 to 382. Accessing floors 1 to 12 will lead another part of level 5 on the same floor, not another floor. 13 or higher will result in death or disappearance. It is unknown what is above level 12. Okay then. The Beverly Room, also known as the Eternal Ballroom, seems to be a main hub area in level 5. This room itself is very spacious, with many doors on all sides. The amount seems to be random, and one wanderer reported hundreds of doors on the walls, floor, and ceiling. The room contains small fanful table on the center, illuminated by a large chandelier. I didn't even realize that said spacious earlier. I'm fucking stupid. The contents of the table include many drinks and a unfinished game of mahjong. I don't know if I said that correctly. Attempts at finishing the game are unsuccessful, as most have been affected by the object, feeling forced to stay away from it. The doors of this area either lead to the main hall or the boiler room, with the main hall being the most common occurrence. Entrances to this room will be labeled with a small silvered placard reading the Beverly Room. Fuck! Next up, the boiler room. We are almost done with this hour-long video. Come on, the boiler room, then some other shit, then we're done. This area of level 5 is fairly large and cluttered due to the mass amount of old machinery placed within the area. Large vintage machinery, as mentioned before, and large industrial piping littering the walls, all intertwined, which causes the layout to be very claustrophobic. Exhaust valves and lined of pipes and walls, as almond water seems to flow through the pipes. The pressure of the water seems to cause the pipes to leak. The temperature of this area is fairly hot. The most surfaces are dry. Steam fills the air with the machines running constantly. Most rooms are filled up with boilers, and some have furnaces. The noise heard are mostly loud machinery or almond water dripping from the pipes. Wanderers paint faint whispering emitting from the large smoking furnaces. Investigations are ongoing. Maintenance elevators are present but are not advised to use them. Reports of a fourth area have been found, but this area has been named the lobby room. No one knows how to enter, as wanderers have experienced anomaly to claim you're not supposed to know. So you're not supposed to know what the fuck the lobby room is? It's like that one level I don't remember the name of. The sentence is most likely seems you are unable to remember how to enter this area. These witnesses have lost all memory of the room with the span of a few weeks. In fact, many of us may already enter the room. Investigations of the are ongoing. I messed that up, I'm tired. Normal entities are fairly scarce in level 5. However, the large population of death moths that have been created nests around this level. This level is considered many hives of these entities. Most fly in the dark rooms, swarming the halls. Level 5 contains mixture of both male and female death moths, which females are known to be dangerous. Likely, the females may stay in their nest and don't normally leave. However, they're common in level 5. Only other entities are known to appear on level 5 are hounds, woodlings, skin stealers, watchers, Nexerthrift, growlers, death rats, there are more reports of level 89, otherwise known as ants, as well report of a wrangler in the boiler room. Entity 26, also known as Samantha, can be occasionally found wandering level 5 in the main hall. If you are planning to approach Samantha, make sure you bring high quality meat. I don't want to know if you don't bring meat. But enough of all that chatter. I'm sure you're bored out of your mind already. Why don't you come to my office? Would you like to have a chat with you? No need to go further here. Huh? What the fuck? Bases, outposts, and communities. We're going past that last thing. Meg Outpost Housekeeping. This outpost is made to protect other groups and from entities to study level 5. Helps to guide wanderers looking to move through the boiler room. Usually access a group like Homely Hotel with their service. Okay. We also got Homely Hotel. This group is running a hotel service in level 5. This group is set in the main hall. Some custom signs leading to their area, and this group is open to new wanderers fulfill their applications to stay. They have an active food and room service to keep wanderers safe. This is their first base, second being on level 11. Their third base of the Homely Hotel operatives in level 230. The Originals is the next group. The Originals are a group of people set up in the Beverly Rooms. The group is composed of people that have entered the back rooms in the span of 1300 and 1940. They only accept new members that are previously mentioned in time period, most likely to keep themselves will trade on occasion, although they tend to stay away from large factions. They are around 31 members. Some noteworthy members are fairly historical, which the likes of Amelia Earhart, Dorothy Arnold, John Jacob Arthur, or Arthur the fifth, or fourth, I'm pretty sure that's fourth, Captain Edward Smith, and many more. The Lost Hall Society. This group was created by an unknown entity species. The population is unknown, located in a wing of the level filled with libraries. It is rumored that they spend all their time collecting, studying, and debating over historical and geographical information, and had a reputation of their vast collection of tomes, maps, and other media containing a wealth of knowledge, high value to any wanderers in need of information. Just about anything as their work, and they're still here to this day. Okay, finally the last bit. Entrances and exits. Access an elevator in level 3 to find an old stairway in level 4. Finding a damaged door on level 19 will lead you to level 5. Survive a eroded state in level 126 to enter level 5. Some unlocked doors in level 54 will lead you to this level. Houses on level 10 may lead to level 5. Other door entrances in the entrance hall on level 82 can rarely lead to level 5. Some doors in level 92 will lead to level 5. The same can be done if you do not leave an apartment in event free. Certain doors on level 4.2 can lead to level 5. Now the exits. exit, get back on an elevator to re-enter level 3. To exit, turn around and go back upstairs and to re-enter level 4. Travel into a deep boiler room to get to level 6, although it is not advised due to the extreme heat. Taking a dark wooden door can lead to level 9. Finding an open door on the wall or wall, floor, or ceiling has a floor scenery lead to level 63. Enter a metal door found in the main hall will enter level 98. Flickering lights may occur in unison, and then a wooden door will appear. Open it to transport yourself into level 27. And playing an arcade cabinet in the boiler room will lead you to level 40. An airlock-like door within level 5 via the boiler room will enter level 78. A large wooden gate, rarely found in the Beverly room, will lead to level 84. A wing in the hotel secured by Meg will lead to level 171. That is it for level 5. Holy shit. Okay, so this is the end of the fucking video, finally. Holy shit, this is an hour long. And I'm finally happy this is over. There's times where I was making this, I was like taking huge breaks because I did not want to work on like an hour-long level, talking, fucking up words, then having to go back, do the overlay again. I'd like to thank my friend Mythic Master, or Mythic if for short. I showed his work on like level 3 or 4. And it'll be appreciated if you'd like or subscribe. And if you comment sandwich, I would like to know. If you comment sandwich, I'd know that you would seen this far. I doubt anyone would see this far in the video. I'm so done.